gotta put music on. Shit. Hi, everybody! Just get ready to move the camera. Breaking it right now, but yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Minor Illusion with a bunch of us gamer friends sit down and play some Dungeons and Dragons. What are you laughing at?
That hood.
Like my boobs? This is terrifying. So, happy Halloween. I know it's tomorrow, but we're definitely getting close to Halloween. So, since we run on Mondays, this will be our session for the night. We'll be here. It is Halloween, as I said. Let's go around and have a look to see what everybody else is wearing today. I think everybody would. Who wants to go first?
Well, I personally nominate Justin because this is bloody brilliance.
God. Well, it's kind of, unless you've lived under a rock, you should know this character. Beetlejuice.
Who?
All you've got to do is say my name, like 3 times in a row. Simple enough as that.
Beetlejuice, Beetle. Yep. Say his name 3 times.
Oh, that's gonna stick. Shit, fuck. Now I can see again.
Everyone's a mess, Lima. I
What?
see
Yep.
food behind you.
Boxes.
Yeah, that's my dinner.
lamp.
I mean, I can hardly
mean-
talk. I've got boxes here.
I mean, look at that. Shit.
I'm
Get out of the
over
way.
here.
Well, see my wardrobe, that's about a foot closer. And there you go. Folks down the costume.
The commitment.
I
Yep.
don't think people care about shoes when you're...
Oh, you
Oh,
know
right
people
then.
have foot fetishes. So, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, and we're here with my subordinates here, who are going to be well behaved in tonight's session. Just got asked, can I have your boots? They're probably a bit too big. Not in height, but foot size wise.
This is what socks were invented for.
Indeed. Down below, minorillusion.co.uk for all of our links for our Discord community, Twitch page, Kiki Browse extension, everything, merch store, and so on and so forth. Check it out, minorillusion.co.uk for everything. There's also another link on there, it's called the MS Society, so Lona is that way. What's happening at the MS Society?
Well, right now they have handed in the official petition for a government review of personal independence payment, or PIP, and in this petition they have asked them to prioritise the following 3 things. So, scrapping the 20-metre rule and replacing it with a 50-metre threshold until an alternative is found. For those of you not familiar with this, they basically rank your mobility on your capacity to walk 20 metres. Now, a metre is probably about just shy of like there on me. I'm not a very tall woman, I'm about 5'5", so probably about there. So about 20 me's. And honestly, like, on a good day, I can handle that alright. On a bad day, I can't get out of bed. It's a case of like, okay, gauging something reasonable for people like y'all with mobility issues and taking into consideration how it can fluctuate, which brings me on to my next point, scrapping informal observations for people with fluctuating conditions, because with MS, I akin it to a game of Wheel of Fortune. I get up in the morning and my wonderful, complicated brain goes, right, what's gonna go wrong today? Click, 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 click. Oh, pins and needles in the legs, that good old cherry, okay. Oh, we get a bonus spin, right, what else is gonna go wrong today? Click, 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 click. Oh, blurry vision in the eyes, that has nothing to do with our glasses prescription. Yay! Tune in again tomorrow to see what we get when we spin the wheel. That is pretty much like y'all what it's like for me. There are many other people with other conditions that behave the same way. So having a formal observation for people where their condition differs from day to day, it just doesn't work. And finally, changing the 50% rule for assessing fluctuating conditions. Now, I personally don't quite know the ins and outs for that one because that is internal terminology and assessments. If any clever person in the chat wants to comment further on that, they can. Excuse me, they can. Sorry, I don't know where that hiccup came from there. I'm blaming that on him. But yeah, that's been submitted today because we have it's now technically the 10-year anniversary of the current PIP rules that are in place in the UK. And again, the reason why it's so important to challenge like the current rules, not just for people with MS, but people with a variety of conditions, is because it's really no fit for purpose. It doesn't take into account how people actually struggle and what their needs may how their needs may change and what accommodations are required. One person may need constant help and constant care, whereas somebody may only need it maybe a little bit every now and again, and they can manage or push through just fine. But it's the fact that there's a clear line in the sand that just doesn't work for everybody. Go to mssociety.org.uk for more information about it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of to say.
Oh, perfect. So I think that concludes tonight's announcements. Don't know how much I've been distracting anybody. I'm getting hounded on Discord right now. So,
I mean, honestly, I feel as though you're encroaching on my turf here a little bit.
because I got
I'm
bigger
sure
ones than you.
less cleavage than usual today.
Aye, exactly.
It's
Like,
it's because
Liv, get
David's
on
showing
this,
it
back
off
me up here.
enough for most people.
Yeah, wonderful. Happy it's now done it, and I can be comfortable the rest of the session. Albeit I'm already sweating in these gloves. Trying to find gloves that actually fit you, boots, everything else is a task. But I'm very happy with one. It's what I've actually put together. I had it planned for a while, and it's not wasn't cheap, but I'm happy. I'll probably do this every Tuesday. So
Well, instead of a dungeon master, you have a dungeon mistress.
yes, that's it. I have more than enough props there. I'm not going to bring them in. So then let's push you just up, so just less emphasis on my cleavage and a bit more obey.
I'm sorry, given what you're wearing, there's no less emphasis on the cleavage.
Yeah.
Your eyes are not up there, they're clearly down.
Just leave that on there, so it's less of a mess looking. Well, let's jump into tonight's session of Dungeons Dragons with your Dungeon Mistress. And welcome back. So, last we set off, the Lunar Eclipse began their journey towards. What's the name of that place? Hydelide? I can't remember the name of the place. We'll get it in a second. So I've got the train. I've got a good train of thought of everybody else. So the party.
Is that the wrong screen?
Yes, it is. Whoops. Let's pop that there. Idiot. There we go. Thank you. So I've lost my train of thought now. Thanks.
You know what that's because of?
Well,
Yeah, fucked up yourself.
I know. So the Eclipse made their journey towards the their next hunt to hunt for a dreadmere wasp of some sort, and they have a 3-day journey southeast, which is definitely taking more than 1 day to arrive, which means they run the risk of running their hunts longer. But it's a possibility a lot of people's hunts will go more than 1 day, and maybe they'll be back in time. We'll see. But along the way, it's not been without its events. They came across an unusual tree, which seemed to be sickly. They came across some wisps that were blocking the path of crossing a water, a river that became frozen, and then a portal of Foot to the Feywild, which is billowing loads of ice and cold air throughout the area. Eventually, and crucially, one of the major things that did happen last session is a general and a arch war mage arrived at the party's journey and beckoned Van Zandt away to assist them with a matter regarding the possible break into their prized gulag of a place, the Palace Justice. And Van Zandt unfortunately had to leave the Lunar Eclipse behind due to duties of his superiors. After set up camp, asking about their business, Mantra notices an individual approaching. Brunette with torn clothes. Looks a little bit injured. Mantra, you have a question. I believe it was.
Yeah. I can't remember if I said it last session or not, but and if so, I don't know what it was I said. So.
And this is why you write it down.
I think it was you.
Oh, no,
Can I help you? I think it was, or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. You can retcon what you said to anything you think is appropriate.
Yeah. Hi there. Can I help you at all? You look hurt. You okay?
She shields herself mostly from the tree, and she keeps watching. And she looks around. A sudden recognition of your face.
I can see you by the tree.
And she steps out, hobbling a little bit, but definitely not so much as injured, but more exhausted. Callie, can you join the session, please?
I fucking guessed something was gonna happen.
Join a second there once the stream catches up.
To be fair, we did need another fourth.
Well,
Yeah, buddy, you can.
here's the thing. This was actually planned before Van Zandt had to drop. Doom had to drop this. You were actually going to go back up to your 5 for a while. She'll be joining
Does that
second.
mean that Doom's nameplate is going to get replaced then?
Well, about that, we'll see what happens in a bit.
She says in chat, technical difficulties.
Oh dear.
Nice.
What I will do is I'll get her added into our wee group chat so that way she's in on any plans we'll be trying to while she's here.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh, wait.
There she is. She came in.
Yep. Hello there.
Hi, Doom.
Yeah, Doom was
We
talking
can't hear
different
you,
then.
by the way. Your device might not be selected.
That's one of the annoying things about this system. You need to make sure it's got the right mic on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I just use the same for like pretty much everything, and it works.
That might be working. No, it was... That's a smooth transition, was it?
I think I figured it out.
There we go,
There we
yay!
go.
Hi there.
So,
Hi.
everyone, this is Callie. She is part of me and Justin's D&D group, who has stealed me away some Saturday mornings. Callie, I think we'll first off start with your costume. Tell us about it.
This is actually an OC character that I have done for one of our D&D campaigns. She's a Tiefling Circle of the Moon Druid. So I decided to dress up as that.
Perfect.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
care to describe who is before you? 'Cause I do note that she is currently brunette just now, but
Mm-hmm.
feel free to explain and feel free to respond.
I'm lost. I don't know where I am. I was in a hunt, and one of my party members, he was split in half, and I just ran.
He was split in half.
He was split in half, yes.
You're one of the
Okay.
people that you're the one that's missing. This is the Wood Elf Cyborg who was being the guide for this party itself that's speaking at this point. I'm gonna get used to this. He's like, "You're alive. We thought you'd had. Well, we know two of your people had died. One, you and your friend got separated. He managed to make it back to Oshenmel. Are you okay?
It's really cold.
It is. Hey, what?
My
Background
apologies
noise.
about him. Like, if it helps any, it's his bedtime in about, like,
That's fine.
40 minutes. 40 minutes that can't come soon enough. Yeah, and that right, Fredbear?
Indeed. So,
I actually
as
checked to see
Cyborg
if I
beckons
have a
you over
spell,
to the
but
camp,
I think.
anybody else want to react or say anything, or?
I'm thinking, what would Theon say?
Well, none of you immediately
said Thea.
recognize her.
Yeah. You can come by the fire for heat, but if you try anything, I won't hesitate to retaliate.
And on a more welcome note, what group were you part of?
I just met them a month ago. There was a wizard and a fighter. He's the one that stayed behind.
Right, okay, so a pretty small party then.
Indeed.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know why I'm saying that because I mean we're only 1, 2, 3, 4 of us, so yeah, we're kind of small on our side as well.
I thank
Well,
you.
3 of us currently, since Spanzan's away.
I'm sorry, Total doesn't count? Eh?
Oh,
Actually,
yeah,
no.
the
I
Archdruids.
apologise. Actually, I forgot to include Sylvial in that head count.
Yes, people and their pets. Welcome. Try and just make sure you warm up. You said you're cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wondered how long it was going to take.
Well, I'm trying to press a button, but I'm having trouble. But I realize I need this on for this.
You on for what?
Fisting.
Just a reminder that this is an adult-orientated stream. Anybody under the age of 18, please kindly vacate in the door to your left. Everybody remaining, please look under your seats for a complimentary bottle of lube.
Of course, I unmute to laugh at that.
I'd be offended if you didn't laugh.
I mean, complimentary lube. Just, yeah.
I
You
mean,
can
I
actually
would do it
see
ultra style, but little
at
ears.
this time Sabo is actually gesturing. Looks like he's speaking, but not towards any of you.
He's probably letting your other friend know that he's back at the city.
He clicks his
That
fingers
you're
for a
alive.
second and just doubles fingers as in trying to just know.
Oh, apparently I stand corrected.
So,
Well, we're not headed straight back to camp, but if you do want to tag along, Cyber, is this person allowed to help us out?
well, unless they're
What?
on well, I
What's
was
your name
trying
again?
to contact the town there, and I wanted to alert them that your friend has been your friend that you've been found, but apparently he went to decide to go looking for you, and he was found earlier today by another group.
Was he okay?
You could say he, for lack of a better term, yes, it's comfy. Lack of a better term, he was off his head. Yeah,
So-
I'm sorry. With that, I was still checking and want maybe, possibly, I think it would be safe to do so. That she can probably assist you in this hunt, because you're down one, and she has nobody else in her group left. This has been the worst hunt we've ever had.
You think?
Well, we've had deaths before, we've had entire parties wiped out, but nearly every single day we've had a party go down.
I still think it's something to do with that group that's got the drow that seemed to pick a fight with us on the first day we were here.
Or do you honestly think
Oh,
that they're
I'm a little
going
bit more
around
worried
partly sabotaging them?
I'm a bit more worried about those dragons and demons or devils or whatever they are that's been coming through. That was terrifying, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
guys-
they're slightly scary. We did bring some friends back though to help.
Yes, of course. Talk about yourself. I'll be back in a bit, and he's just gonna sit over on a fallen log. I'm just gonna go and just keep drawing runes and casting spells.
You look like you're about to say something there. I do apologise. None of us have actually asked what your name is.
I did ask, but I didn't get a response.
Yeah, I think introductions are in order.
Well, I didn't necessarily hear what you said.
Well, my name is Mulera. And who are all of you?
Manta. Elinari. Yes, Mantra Elinari.
Mine's nice and easy. My name's Farn.
And I'm Alver, and the furry one here is Toto.
Tilts his head.
Nice.
Archdruid.
He looks at Farron.
Yeah. Yeah, don't let on. They think that he's and to be honest with you, he now thinks he's people. And
He looks at you a bit disgusted.
I'm just going to cover Toto's ears and go, Dread.
Make a athletics check.
What, for
I get-
covering his ears?
You're going to have to grapple him because he is already a bit upset with you. against his athletics or acrobatics, whatever you prefer to choose. On
Okay, so
Total's
it's a
behalf.
15 versus. Well, he's only got athletics on the skills, so please crap roll. Please be a crap roll. And yes, 15 versus a 14. I win.
Cool. He
That's
managed to
excellent.
cover his ears. He's a bit bothered by it, and he's trying to back away when he managed to break free as you finish saying it. And he looks at you, and he goes,
Yeah, I know I owe you a steak when we get back.
head tilts.
Yeah, we pals now?
He physically narrows his eyes at you.
Yeah, we're friends.
Oh, we don't have enough space on horseback anymore, do we?
Oh, as long as someone keeps a hold of my hat, I can free up a space.
You and Cyber were on one horse.
Yeah. So then there would be an extra space on that horse if I was inside my hat.
I mean,
Just-
surely.
How was Alvaro traveling again? There was the two horses, and then there was the elk.
Well, I'm a wee bit big to just like your ride Toto as a like your mount like I used to do in my goblin form, so I'm assuming that I've just been walking.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh, but
lie, I
we've been
missed
moving
7
at horse
days.
speeds. You probably fit on my horse, to be fair, so we'll just pretend that's
Aye.
what happened. You weren't there
Exactly.
that session and we forgot.
Like I'm assuming that I've not got that fat an arse that I can like you'll fit on like you're the back of somebody else's horse.
Actually,
I believe there was 3 horses, and then there was the elk that Van Zandt was riding on.
This is the
yes.
wonderful note keeper that we've been missing for the last 3 years. If you play D&D for that long, she does it all more than I will be able to do during the session. But yeah.
Alright. Well, you'd be able to choose a horse. I don't know if the elk was left behind or not. I know Van Zandt does have a habit of leaving that behind.
Yeah, forget where it is.
The elk
what
is there.
continent it's on.
The elk is with you
Yeah.
until he decides to go
Okay.
bamps it back into his own place, which could happen
And
at any time.
randomly despawns. Yeah.
It disappears.
So that's going to be a sore job.
Just don't put it.
When we're traveling, if you're feeling brave, you can sit on the elk.
I really don't want to be a bother to you all. I'm just lost and cold and hungry.
Oh, I have some spare rations.
Well, what can I do for you?
By the way, all good. Do you want to continue in the hunt tournament?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
deal.
really wanted to.
Done deal. If you guys are happy.
There we go then.
Um,
That's what you can do for us.
Okay. I'll do it then.
We'll see.
Right. I've been right on down. Go to bed. Good evening. Sun will be down soon.
Okay, dokie then. Good night.
Good night. I'm going to presume you don't have a tent then, Molera? I think I pronounced that right.
We'll get there.
Close enough.
We'll get there.
I always choose the most difficult names for you to say, it seems like.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I do. I don't have a tent. That's why I stumbled upon this camp, and then I hid as soon as you guys show up. I just have this blanket, and she wraps it around herself.
Okay. Well,
How do you have nothing? Did you actually have to drop your bag and everything?
I had to. They just told me to run, and I ran.
okay. Well,
Have you
I
got
wouldn't
any
be.
equipment?
I have my bag, but I wasn't prepared for the cold. At least not this cold that showed up a few moments ago.
Well, first of all, you can use my tent. I don't exactly sleep, so I don't need it. So you're welcome to use that while with us.
I don't
And
either.
like at all?
I meditate.
See, I don't even do that. Yeah, I'm weird when it comes to multiple things. Just go with it. It's the easy way.
Yeah, it's best not to question it. Which, by the way, on that note, if he ever goes down and you try and do a medicine check on him, totally normal if he's no breathing or doesn't have a heartbeat. Just you'll come around in his own good time.
Sticking.
Uh,
Trust me, it's weird, but you get used to it. We're all a little bit.
She instantly looks interested. Do you mind if I listen to your heart sometime? You see, I'm a medic. I'm a cleric.
If you feel the wish to, feel free. I don't try and hide that I don't necessarily breathe.
I'm just going to lean over to Mantra and go, do you know Careless Whisper on the lute?
I think so, yes. But I have a flute. I can play it with that.
Oh, sorry, flute, the slip of the tongue.
So, yeah, whenever you want
It's
to,
been-
feel free.
I'm just talking to Alvavu and I'm like, do you trust her straight away?
I mean, we're down a party member, we need firepower, and to be honest with you, I take everybody at face value. I mean, that's kind of how we all ended up as a ragtag group. I know that you take a while to open up to people and I admire about you, but at the same time though, it's a case of, what happens happens in my book.
This seems awful too convenient. You know what I mean?
Well,
What?
Nothing, David.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Just
on
every
one-
2 seconds.
Oh, I need a
It's his
stretch.
first day.
Yep.
It's always the plastic ones that have to do that attention-seeking tactic.
Wow.
Yeah, you heard me.
Silence. Sub.
For a minute there, I thought you were going to say that you'll kill me.
Oh, I will.
That's a common threat. Or at least
No,
it
it's
is
just-
to me.
It's just the way that you said silence there, I immediately got Ahmed there in my head.
Yeah, I thought that since you said that.
I'd be
part,
offensive to
but
Ahmed
yeah.
right now.
Well,
She
what
can
the
tag
fuck?
along, but I'll probably keep a close eye on it.
I'll try my best not to be in the way, I promise.
If you can heal people, you won't be in the way. It'll
Yeah.
actually help a lot.
Can you heal people?
I can't right now because I need my rest. And then I,
I mean-
can.
To be fair, she's frozen and she's cold and she's fainted.
No, I don't mean right now. But you ran away without any of your food or anything, so
I
do
mean,
you
I
have
have
what it would
I
take
have
to cast spells?
I have some things. I used a lot of spells that last fight trying to heal. And I couldn't save him.
What was the target, if you don't mind me asking?
I think you're referring to the hunt, which we actually have not discussed, actually.
I was gonna say, Mr. DM.
You could have told me anything and I would have believed you. It was a massive lump with 15 fangs. Each of them
Side
2
note,
foot
while I
long.
looks it up, do you look physically winded just now?
Mhm.
I will figure that out.
Yeah?
Mhm. Yeah. like she has like a cut across her forehead. She's bleeding. She
Alright.
looks perspirated, exhausted.
All right, first, before you can't really help us in that state that you're in just now, so give me a second. Do you mind? And I reach out my hand as if to touch you. All right, if I give you a quick heal?
Sure.
Okay, I will cast a third level Cure Wounds. 17 hit points.
I would type this, but it'll take a bit of time. It was a Bloodwing, a form of bat-like creature that they were hunting.
Okay. I'm sorry. It took me a moment to remember. We were assigned a Bloodwing.
I read about that at all when me and Farron were reading the books?
Make a investigation check.
Could I potentially do a nature check to see if
You
I
can.
know what it is?
Nature check. If you've read the books and prefer to do investigation, you can do that instead.
That is a 27 on the
Okay,
nature
so-
check.
Cool.
18 plus 16, so...
Drastically high.
So,
My maths is terrible, so I'm just like...
those who definitely passed, they are a sort of whitish, cyanish looking bat creature, quite large. And I've got this selected. It's that one. It's a large monstrosity which does not does not. But what it does is basically it saps life force from creatures. Not so much as blood or magical power or anything like that. It just comes up and just basically draws the soul from the body.
How big are they?
Large.
Large. Was it a small teammate it ripped in half? Sorry, actually, you're probably still traumatized. I should probably not be so insensitive.
Even that burrito wakes up, I'm telling him that's nothing deadly anymore.
No, it's all right. I understand. I'm a stranger to you guys. I'm sorry. It would be more helpful. It just it's still playing through my head right now.
Well, did the heal help at all? I can do a couple more heals since I think we're getting ready to rest, and I've got a few spell slots available.
No,
Oh, sorry, a few. I've got some energy to cast some magic.
no, I feel much better after that heal. Thank you.
Yes. I'm just going to be sitting by the campfire reading my books because he's still trying to work out more about the Dreadmare Wasp. So, yes, that's all I'm doing right now. So, well, shall we all hit the hay then? Because we've had a long day of riding.
Yeah, I think probably, but what's probably wise that one of us keeps watch.
Hi, I'm Farron. I don't sleep, remember?
Ah, sorry, I forget.
So,
Because you said that you
while-
were going to read your books, I was offering to let you read them in peace. Without
while
having to be
you
like,
don't sleep, you don't actually fully take watch either because you will be motionless, staring blankly. So you wouldn't be actively percepting around any more better than somebody asleep.
I can still do as I gain the benefits of a long rest as long as I do light activity. Don't do anything more than light activity. so I could still actively keep an eye around me.
It
Definitely
sounds like fist wrappers when you're moving around like that.
Sorry, that could be me trying to get this open.
Oh, that's happened.
We're definitely taking this off at the break. I'll go down to my natural cup. Taking this off for now. Ah! Clammy now.
I was waiting on that. You know that point when you really get an itchy nose, but you can't scratch because you've got face paint on? That's my issue
I
right
can
now.
scratch my nose, see?
Screw you.
Honestly, I'm disappointed that I'm like relegated down to just this as my costume because I really did not think wearing these through. This plus headset ain't gonna happen.
Looks good.
Bye, Mr. DM.
Right, see you after.
I'm just wondering if that thing's that seems to be slightly
I have my
sliding on
nipples
the
out.
camera is going to fall off at the rules.
Okay, everyone
Since
just get...
Oh, I
Twitch
think
is
this
not
one.
a gendered rule, it is literally just no nip slips.
Well, I mean, in fairness, if we can't have ours out, then they can't have theirs out. I think that's a pretty like your reasonable thing, meh?
True.
No fried eggs on the session. I mean, unless of course it's
Also,
the
at the,
Haribo fried eggs.
At the camera angle it was at, I think it was last week, I almost did look like that, only I did have the top on.
Fucking hell, this wig is warm.
Is this where
Yeah.
after break we all come back in our PJs and just like it's now a cozy session?
Yeah.
This wig is
Well, I
not
had
easy to
turned
get
my
off.
Yeah, I had turned my heating on because my bike gear still wasn't fully dry.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Radiant. Currently, the wig, because of how far back it is, it's not right at the front of my hairline. So, yeah, it's stuck to my head.
So when you go to take it off, is it just going to be like a bit like Velcro, or is it going to be like getting a band-aid off fast?
It's using this to help dissolve the glue that's used to keep it on.
Ah. Oh, camera going
Ouch.
on. Where's my camera? There we go. Hey, bud.
Yeah, I couldn't exactly put these on with my
Yeah.
headphones on.
That's why
See,
I've got
'cause-
wee in-ear headphones. 'Cause
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted bigger ears today than rather.
I
Yeah.
bust my balloons.
And
Instead of wearing
same
this.
here.
Yeah.
I'm actually.
Because I knew this was coming up and I was planning on doing this costume, I was like, screw trying to wear this wig and this. So I was like, no, let's get earbuds.
I almost bought a mic before, and I was like,
I've bought a few different mics since we've started this now.
yeah, I remember.
Is Lorna putting Jack to bed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Jack
She-
walked in and she decided to kind of turn off her camera quickly.
I
Yeah.
think he must be naked then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
I think it would be better just to go proper ones at this rate, because they would work.
Yeah,
So
but
this,
the
when you order
I've
some,
got a part-
when you saw some, when you order some, send me a file, will you? Better that way.
Oh.
Right.
Ah,
So everybody taking a long rest. Yep. Hit your long rest buttons. So for those who need to
Yeah.
click it, because I know that some of us haven't. And it was a peaceful night. There were some noises in the distance that did cause your attention to draw, but otherwise, quite an uneventful night.
cool.
Which, can you please Callie, for the first time, please roll ahead a d20 for me.
Mm-hmm. Guess what I'm using? Ta-da!
Yay.
It'll take a while before I remember your character name, so.
Yeah. Alright, so I have a +4 to initiative, so I have a 17
Oh no,
for
just
my
a straight
roll.
20.
Oh, 13 then.
13. Cool. So, this is set to the first part of the day. So, 13. The light snow has stopped, but there's still landing. Well, laying. The ground is quite frozen.
Oh, great. It's a chilly one again.
It's still very cold.
Cool. I'll just be waiting for everyone to wake up, so I'm not being a nosy, an arse to people. Oh, fire
Yeah,
would
I'll
be
get
doing.
up and. On you go.
I was just going to say, all Farron would be doing is just quickly getting a wee campfire going to help heat those up, help heal cold bones for a wee temporary bit
Yeah.
before we leave.
I'll get up and I'll have Silvio actually out and about instead of hidden in the hood.
Do you hear the crunching of snow and some heavy footfalls approaching? And
Does it sound like multiple footsteps or
single, but
single?
quite heavy. And just breaching through the trees, you see a bear walking straight towards you.
I would like to cast a thing first, if possible, but if you've got
He's just walking
reaction
leisurely
in
up,
mind.
seems to be following his nose.
Oh, so he's not looking aggressive.
He seems to be sniffing out something that seems to be interesting.
I want to grab a ration and put it in my mage hands, and then float it through the air towards it.
It does approach, and it spots the otherwise floating strangely piece of food. Just tilts his head at it. And he stands up on its hind legs and grabs it. Just takes whatever it could from the mage hand as it floats. And he puts it on his mouth once. And goes back on all fours. Just chews for a moment. And then continues walking forwards.
Is he walking towards the horses at all or anything?
Give me an insight check.
No, I'm not going to take part in
Good
that.
insight.
Yeah, I'm really good at insight, but Mantra's taking the lead on this. She can deal with it.
17.
17. He's definitely approaching in the same direction as most of the tents. The horses do not seem to be interesting him just now. But he's heading towards Cybor's tent. He's actually now just outside of it. Stuck his head in.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion of a small, well, meter wide bear.
Medium bear. Okay. What kind of bear? Just to be clear,
Same type as it.
same type as it. So they're both black bears. They're not too terribly big. But it startles, kicks into the tent, and you hear a scream. You hear a boom, and then and then it just literally Do you know in this side run bears do sometimes when they run really fast? Straight out with a little bit of a burning cinder coming out of it. And you see Cyber come out and go,
Can I subtly dismiss the illusion before he sees it?
yep. But I take my
Cyber.
morning. You let that thing come near me?
I was trying to
Oh.
follow it to stop it, but
I was trying to eat
I'm
some.
just stop itself.
I was trying to eat my cake this morning, but no. Bear comes in and just steals it.
You have cake?
Yes, don't you?
That's got shitty rations.
Well, doesn't he make you food? Just as was Farron.
No.
We'll tell. Anyway, when are we best off?
Once everyone's up and awake and out of the tent.
Okay,
Out the
let me
sleepers.
know. Give you some time to obviously pack up and let me know when we're ready to leave.
Eulara comes running out. What was that scream?
She goes loud.
It was him.
Just looks at her.
Him.
Yeah, Cybor. He was just a wee scared.
There was a bear that was in my tent.
And
It was just a bear.
Exactly.
Came in as I was sitting there with, just took everything off my table.
Did you
Should-
scratch between its ears?
Oh, there we are.
Emily just back. There was a bear.
Hmm.
Indeed. Is that a little one in bed or something?
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, we could have been big there. As you can see, I've shrunk
Right,
the
I
cup
was
size.
not expecting that either.
What, did he ask for bed, did he?
Yeah, like I came through, wanted a hand getting his hair dried, then immediately pajamas, and then he's like, right, bedtime. I'm like, okay then.
Oh well.
Okay.
That's nice. I wish my kids would.
To be fair, like I do, I know that like I'm going to sound weird, but we've kind of got an easy mode kid in that regard,
Mhm.
but we're robbed of other things. like Lima will tell you this, like he doesn't like chocolate, he doesn't like sweets, he doesn't like ice cream, but if you're on a yogurts, then prepare for the wrath of all hell, like, cause he's not going to be happy with you. Like, very, very set in his ways, that boy. He's not, well, boy, he's more like an old man in a boy's body.
Maybe. But, okay. As mentioned, weather is still pretty chilly, but the snow has stopped falling. And it is still quite dark.
I feed all the horses and stuff with the materials I got back in the village. And then I turn around and, yeah, what's your character's name again?
Eulara.
Lara.
Milara.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Let's go ahead and just make a little change, shall we?
So I can actually read it on Twitch.
Pop
Instead of
those
doing...
ones away, and then there we go. I think you guys will like that.
Now, none of us have.
I see no
There we go.
names there.
Oh, tab
Milara.
Callie.
Okay.
Nice.
Even
Thank
I've
you.
got one. So you've ever seen somebody in a fluorescent
Milara.
robe, it's me.
So you've not run away, which I guess is good. Well, shows good intent to an extent. But I did notice you said you didn't have any food. So I reach into my bag and I pull out 8 spare rations just to
Wait,
round it to
Mantra?
a nice number. Yes.
I I'm quite embarrassed. I searched and I found some rations at the bottom of my bag. Here,
Oh.
let me replace the one
I've
that
got
you
almost
had.
50, it's fine.
You sure?
I mean, I won't give you the extra since you've got some, but you don't need to repay it.
Thank you. And Cyborg, is he not used to the woods?
No.
We don't really know, to be honest.
He's-
We barely know him.
He's a wood elf.
He's
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, look at him. He's a pampered wood elf.
that
I heard that.
He can hear us.
You were meant to.
He's 67 out of 10. I am a student of arcane, not a wildling. He's palms back in.
So you're a shut-in.
Ooh,
Whose mic
The
is
other phone
being
too
noisy?
close to the mic.
I was wondering if that was mine.
happens to be Justin, naturally.
If it was yours, you wouldn't hear it.
That
Oh,
phone's over there. It's not even moved.
I know, but it was your volume that's going up and down like crazy there. So I've got everybody's volume that comes up and down. Yours is going crazy at that moment. It's alright, it happens.
Goodness.
Just pretend that's a
There'll
sound
probably
effect.
be somebody trying to summon you.
Hey. Beardus, you're late.
Yeah.
To about 10,000 name callings. This last minute.
I do wonder, actually, you know how it's the same summoning process for Beetlejuice, Bloody Mary, and Candyman? What if somebody was insane enough to summon all three at the same time?
They're just all out war.
I would pay for that show.
Okay, has Alveva appeared out of her tent yet?
You did say there was a bear.
She's already commented.
Oh, yeah. I was just making sure.
So, should we pack up and be on our way?
It would make sense, especially if we're trying to be back sooner rather than later. Like, the travel back the way is no issue, because we can teleport back, but the sooner we get there, the sooner we don't need to camp.
Oh, are we packing up now?
Yes, hurry up.
Yep.
He comes out and and the tent just goes into this little cube, and he just picks up off the air, and he just puts it in his robe. Right, where to?
He's still a show-off.
Not gonna
Yep.
lie though, that is a neat trick.
It's a tent of holding.
And that was me tempted to use a spell to do it, but it wouldn't have been as fast. Oh well, I'll go and pack up my tent.
Ulara is gonna help pack up the tent that Farron had set up because she stayed in it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, decrease your armor classes by 1, you free, and remove your dexterity penalties.
Okay, great.
So the seed starts to lift, but you've still got +2 AC, but that will eventually disappear. Your skin feels a bit more, we'll say, softer.
Flexible.
Still quite rough, but
Do I notice that their skin is a little different?
make a.
Whoops.
Are you just looking just generally?
Yeah, just
Or-
a general look.
So pass perception.
Okay, which is a 25.
25, yeah, there's a little bit of difference after a good rest. They seem to be a little more rested. But nothing, you've not really noticed if it's actually been a cause of something specific, or especially for Mantra, since her skin's completely covered. It's like a slightly different texture to it. It seems less inflexible and a bit more flexible.
Okay.
Okay. Once we've finished packing up my tent, I take off my hat and I'll just scoop it into my hat. I'm ready when everyone else is.
Awesome. Cyborg mounts up on his steed.
Well, Cyber was sharing with Aaron, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Cyborg just actually reaches down, just goes your hat right into you, down your body, and he just picks you up and goes. I mean, this is easier.
That's fair. Hey, and I'm not as cold.
Again,
Screw the law yous.
as we said, if you're feeling brave enough, you can ride the elk. It might disappear at some point, so take care.
Okay.
If you don't want to, we can tie a lead around it to keep it safe, and you can sit on the back of my horse. You don't have any swords on you, right?
I got a mace. No swords.
You'll probably be too slow to hit me with that. It's fine. Yeah, you can jump on the back.
She's just a basket of sunshine, isn't she?
She'll go over to the elk, and I would like to roll an animal handling check if that's okay.
Describe what you want to do.
She's gonna go over to it with her hand extended, wrist down, for her to sniff to see what happens.
Turns his head
and
towards
then-
you. Looks at you. Make a animal handling check.
15.
That's it. It seems to be still very passive.
She'll carefully reach into her bag to find the rations that she found last night, pull out one, and hold her hand extended, palm down.
No nostrils are flaring. And yeah, just begins to nibble away at your hand.
I think
thought...
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, I thought we had determined that we don't eat rations, and it was hay, which is why I bought a bunch of it before.
Well, they can eat rations because there's trail mix in your ration packs as well, so trail mix would still work for elk or horse. Perfectly fine. But you're storing all that hay.
I have a lot of bags.
Yeah, talking from experience now with the guinea pigs, be prepared for hay to be in everything that you own now, Mantra. It's very much like fur glitter, it'll be in every places that you don't expect it to be.
Why did I not find it just now?
Yep, it seems to eat up most of most of the trail mix you had in your hand. And it just nudges your hand out of the way when you seem to be empty.
She looks back at Mantra and she goes, I think I'll give it a try. And then she'll hop on.
Yep, without any issues, it does allow you to mount. And it turns a little bit and prepares to leave.
I don't know what you're laughing at. It's not me.
Cool. Anybody else want to do anything before you pack up and leave?
I know I can't do
Just
shit. I'm
mind.
inside of a hat of holding.
So,
I thought he let you out of it when he lifted you onto a horse.
No, he put me in my hat, swiped down with my hat, and is holding my hat while on the horse.
Have you checked the weight limits of your hat as well, since you're in it as well as all your stuff?
Oh, I'm still fine.
so, as you all begin your journey, then the weather does not appear to be changed, but you do progress your full 2 hours. So we'll go next person along the group. Farron, go ahead and roll your d20 and see if you can cause a disaster to occur.
Normally it is me that causes the shit. Okay.
And me. I'm good at bad rolls too.
Okay. Unlucky for some. 13.
No change to the weather. And as your journey goes, you do hear, after a while, the trail continues onwards, and as you're passing and heading now south from the Great Tree of the, what do they call it? Mistalfalas is the actual city it's called. Just missing some local traffic in here in the distance. You begin heading south, and you hear hunting up ahead, and probably about 200 feet ahead, both passes in front. Toto stops immediately, ears up, and another. 4 more. Just crossing from right to left, just ahead of you. Another 6. Another 3. 1. 2 more. And another one. Which stops and then looks at Toto. And then sets down and runs off. All mostly grey. Slight variations in the pattern of their fur. But no reaction. Just seems to be travelling and moving from location to location. So, aside from getting closer to the tree and finding a pack of wolves, also on their journey, you continue yours and you guess almost for another couple more miles. So, Alvor, roll your d20. See where we're at now. Alvor?
16.
16, sorry. I thought you were re-rolling a dice there. 16. So, as the sun does actually rise at this stage, the extreme cold lifts to a very cold. So it's no longer bitterly cold, and some of your heat from traveling has improved. And also, Alvor, go roll me a d10.
And that is a 4.
Yes, I took off my gloves so I can actually type. Where did I just type that? Oh, there's. Don't want to type that there. Sorry, what was your result there?
That was a 4.
A 4. So as you're walking, you come across just a stray little sack on the ground, a wee small coin purse.
Okay, I'll go ahead and open it up.
It
Maybe.
quite light, not many coins inside it.
Okay, how much is in it?
As you open it up, not even an investigation check really look for. 3 gold, 14 silver, and 22 copper.
Or to Laura, how are you doing for money? Because like most of us are okay for cash. Did you manage to lift your coin purse before you ran?
No, I have my coin. I have decent enough, I believe. You found it. You should keep it.
It's fine. Like I've got more than enough that I can like think of doing.
I'll hold on to it for now if you want.
Go ahead and I'll just divide it evenly among like the three of the party. So that should be 1 gold
4 silver.
and like 1 silver left. I'll just like pop that in my purse and like miscellaneous I can't mind the other coins that you said.
So it was 3 gold, 14 silver, and 21 copper.
Right, okay, so that's 1 gold, 4 silver, and 7 copper that you guys can add to your inventory.
You got 1 tiny.
And 1 silver left, and I'll pocket that for myself.
2 silver left.
Oh, you said, well, wait a minute, yeah. Sorry, I can't math today.
Yeah, you've made that mistake several
2
times.
silver
I
for
really
me.
know. Finder's fee.
It's funny, Alvaro. You just tried to make fun of me months ago when I didn't want to divvy up small change.
Sorry, did
Elliot,
or
we
didn't?
rebels together. Oh, you did try to make fun of me.
All in good jest, all in good jest.
Acting as if it was uncommon, expecting someone else to do such work.
But keeping in mind, my sense of humour is a wee bit muddled with Goblin, and in Goblin culture, like, that's how they show affection, by effectively taking the piss out of you.
Yes.
I know I've been a goblin for a long time, but like, let's just say the culture's a wee bit sticky after a bit.
No, I was just commenting on the fact that you were not that fussed by a few coins.
Fair, like, I've got plenty on me. I know that you've probably got plenty on you as well, but
About 30
Thanks.
gold.
Oh, my lip gloss is disappeared from my lips.
That's how much you've got on you right now. 30. Jeez, oh.
And my coin purse, yeah. And my bags I've got different amounts.
Yeah, fair enough. Now I was just thinking, dang, how much did you spend at the market last time we went shopping? Joke. Okay, let's move on. Clearly
Mulara.
fell flat.
Yep.
Mulara is just sitting there on the alcove, highly entertained by watching them two.
Indeed. So, Mantra, final leg of this journey. We're now 6 hours in. Well, go ahead and roll your d20 and see what happens. How bad do you make the weather?
Well, I got a 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Are you sure you want to have that?
Do I get to re-roll?
No, too late. So
Christ.
today's been a bit warmer. It's still cold, but a little bit closer to mild than it would be to very cold. So it's just generally cold at the moment. Roll me a d6.
That's a 6.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Why would I bullshit that?
Oh no, you don't know what's going to happen. You're about to. Okay. So what are you all actively doing in this final journey? Final leg of the journey just now while you're riding?
Possibly asking for a brief history of Mulara. Mulara?
What would you like to know?
Where did you grow up? What's caused you to want to enter the tournaments?
Well, you see, it's quite embarrassing. I was a lot like Cyborg here. I was also trained in the arcane arts, and I have a wealthy family. I'm currently trying to look outside to make a life outside of my status. So I've been adventuring for a little while.
Okay.
That's not embarrassing. We all start on our own.
And what's your opinion of the current leadership situation within the Galanasari?
Debating if I should make a roll.
I'm going to be watching this answer closely because Mantra's placing some of her trust on this.
It's well known that there's a severe isolation of the Wood Elves within the Galanasari realm compared to the outside due to historical tensions.
Do you think it is this is when I see if I get done for treason, but do you think it is correct to maintain the sort of standard stance that we'd also been holding, in which we are foreigners are only allowed in to participate in tournaments?
Well, I'm not comfortable with the situation at this moment, to be honest.
Did you grow up here in the sort of Galanasari Empire?
We never did determine where she did come
Actually, yeah, to be honest. Fair.
Because my next question was going to be if she had ever met Silvio. So
I would say you don't think she's really from Galanasari, is she? No, so I think she's been travelling around and out from with. We can choose any kingdom you wish if you want. I know you only know a few of them, but yeah. Sorry for get you put in a spot where we now have to quickly start creating character lore on the spot.
No, it's to be
terrible.
expected. Well, I'm not from this particular area, but I am a little diverse in the politics of this region. I had to study it, you see.
I am literally just trying to find out more information about your personality. Please excuse some of the questions if they're too personal.
Oh my goodness. And she goes, you might trust me just a little more after I do this. And she removes her disguised self to show her true face, which is pictured on screen there.
Yep, she's a platinum blonde. Platinum or ash. Ash?
It's white hair.
Yeah, high elf or wood elf?
Neither.
Neither?
Mhm.
Are you an
What type
Asimir?
of elf?
Huh? No, she's not an Asimir.
Dang it for a minute. I
It
thought I
looks
had a
like
friend.
elf ears, so
Mhm.
I was saying, what
She is
type
an
of
elf.
elf?
She's an elf.
You can't describe what kind of sub-race you are.
If she is so inclined.
Would they know them in this region? She is a shadow elf. And she comes from the family of Petros.
Does that mean,
So-
like, are you normally from Immortal Plane? Does that mean if someone casts Banish, you go...
No. she is from Austral.
Mhm.
Just not one of the homegrown migrant wood elves. So everybody migrates to Austral, but yeah.
It's like when someone plays like a fairy as a player character, and then someone casts Banish. It's like, yep, you're back in the Feywilds.
I haven't done that at all. Not me. Mm-mm.
No.
I have a brother.
I'm not familiar with your facial structure. So,
That-
I used to go on some diplomatic missions with my late wife. Went all over the lands here and in some neighbouring lands, which sometimes was problematic when foreigners are not allowed in some areas, which I do understand the disguise self for.
I was told that I needed to disguise myself before running.
I need everybody to make a dex saving throw.
Dex?
Yep.
And am I still in the hat?
You've got complete cover for this.
16 from me.
That's a
That doesn't
fail
look
from
like a roll, that
Cybor.
roll.
We'll also need the horses to do saving throws as
16.
well, including Toto and the elk. Got the elk. It fails. Not as cocked. Nat 1, it just fails.
What's the dex of the horses? Because I can roll a
I think
couple
that's a 2.
Oh,
And I got a 19.
Cool. Success.
18 for total.
Success.
16 for mantra.
Success.
What are
16
the
for me
type
as
of
well.
horses?
Riding horses.
It gets it's +0.
Fail.
It's dex is
Fail.
10.
Fail. There's only 3, wasn't there?
Three
Yeah,
horses, one
everybody-
elk.
Including Cybor, have all the mounts in, including Cybor, have all failed. So did you get Mantra and Baron?
You said I was behind total cover.
I know you're behind cover. Leave me alone. I'm tired.
And you said I succeeded.
That's right, you did. It was other I didn't catch. What's your save?
16.
Success. Okay. For those who cannot evade a successful save on a fireball, Right, at least they're not for now, because I'm having to type too much.
Just to say this, since it seems like Galena doesn't have any like notifications for when someone donates. Raging just donated 1,000 bits.
Thank you, Raging. I do have it disabled at the moment because it was very spammy. If I quickly just do this, 1 second. I can add it back in. There we go, alert box is now returned. I'll put it right over Mantra's face.
Yay!
It's probably going to be deafening.
Is it that bad? It's been so long since using things like evasion where I'm like, can I still dodge if I don't see where it comes from? And yes, I can.
Yep. So those who succeeded and don't have evasion, you'll take half damage. $25 points of fire damage for fail, 12 for success. Those are some low rolls. As one of the horses kicked what seemed to be a trap. That causes an explosion, and the horses panic erratically.
So does that mean everyone has to make animal handling to try and calm the horse down?
If you like, yeah, you know what? You're right about that one. Thank you for the suggestion. Animal handling check, please, everybody who is currently in control of a steed.
Who's sitting in front of the one that I'm on?
You.
Right. Okay, just checking before I rolled.
Yeah, you have it for yourself there, so.
Yeah, I'm on Mars.
I got a
There's a
12.
12, okay.
13.
Just need to check something, actually.
I absolutely love my Jack of all trades.
You know what? I'm going to actually ask everybody except from... let me double check this. Oh, that's the wrong constant. I will need everybody, yeah, including Murad, to actually instead make an acrobatics check. See if you land.
Acrobatics.
Indeed.
Okay, 22.
Success, you land on your feet.
I rolled a 10.
Can I do a double
You
somersault?
are prone as you take a fall from the horse. Take 8 points of bludgeoning damage because it is a sudden and uncomfortable fall. Mantra,
35. Can I do a double somersault?
you do a side flip. And Cyber actually and just rides the horse down. All four, including the elk, are not moving.
This isn't good.
Cybor grabs into the hat and just grabs you by the hair and just pulls you up. Goes, fireball, and it just pours you out of it.
Less pulling on the hair,
It just
please.
puts you on there, the hat on you. The Cyber goes down and look at the horse itself.
Yeah, I was going to say I think I want to look at the horse I was riding.
The horse is definitely gone. What was that? That was painful.
Well, couldn't you see the fire coming? Looks
I
like a
was
fire.
following you.
Yeah, I think one of the horses stood on something.
A trap, probably.
Possibly.
Baron, do you know fine traps?
I don't think I do, to be honest. Just make sure you do not bend over.
Oh, it bending over.
Sorry, I'm wearing underwear.
Thankfully,
Oh,
everyone's
closing the window.
sanity.
It might earn us another 1,000 bits.
Alright, man.
It's okay. I was wearing underwear.
Why not both?
Yeah, true enough,
Yeah.
actually.
That's a no to a spell to find traps.
He's looking around. I don't see anything else. Do you? Regarding the elk just disappears.
Uh-oh.
And the two riding horses, the three riding horses remaining, do not appear to be moving. Only have 12 hit points.
Are they breathing?
Make a medicine check.
I should really have memorized most of my stats by now, but
It's not as if we play week in, week out.
17.
I'm gonna land cold now. Had the window open just to accommodate any of this bloody heat I'm gonna have. As you check in, you don't feel the horse's chest moving. Seems to be completely motionless, possibly dead, and you're not able to find a pulse.
Can I
So are they
have a
all
look?
dead, yeah?
All dead. They all took double damage.
Well, that's us walking then.
I will use an action to get myself up.
All of a sudden, you hear this grinding of metal dragging along the dirt. Footfalls.
Can we see what direction?
A green dragonborn comes out of the tree line. Definitely one of the ones you've seen before. And another in front. And maybe a couple more behind as well. And Cyber's like, oh, well, that explains this. Well, these are similar to the ones you've seen attack you in the past.
Run or fight? I say into everyone's head without my lips moving.
Right.
Cool. So, with that, we're going to take a little break.
Well, no, you say that, and I just draw a sword.
Yep, so we're going to take a break. We'll be back shortly. We'll see you guys soon. We're going to have a little work of Founders to do. Because that was what you rolled. It's a trap. And you chose a fireball trap, Mantra.
Yay!
I was like, why would that go off? Oh yeah, there's a couple things that like fireball around. Yeah, see you guys soon. back. I am so sorry about that. We have a rustling packet. So apologies, guys. There was a lot of problems with Foundry. We've actually lost Foundry for the time being, so we're gonna have to do something a little bit different. We're gonna have to change the Foundry feed to a D&D Beyond feed. We're gonna have to try out the D&D Beyond map. I think that's it. Yes, it is. There we go. Let's pop that there for now. And okay, I have to make a new entry on my encounter sheet. We'll paint it
Okay.
We're
green.
also
I
not
can
done with
control.
fixing the cameras.
Make sure I got my spelling right. Ah, fuck it, we'll just go with that. I don't know what it means. Okay.
Yeah, I'm mostly missing from my feed apparently. I'll fix that.
And you need to do Callie's feed on that as well.
Feed? What?
Callie's
Oh,
feed
yeah,
is
yeah.
missing.
She's in the wrong place. No, she's there. She's right next to me. She's above Justin at the moment.
Ah.
Because that's where she was originally going until Stu decided to vamoose.
Now to try and work out if there's a way you can measure in this or not.
I can't even move my character, so
I could move mine.
Same. Do you have
oh, I
the
can if I
red?
move to token Bowser. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say if you have the red hand selected, you can't move. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed that. Counterintuitive.
okay, yeah, nah.
Okay. Alvor. In fact, sorry. Yeah, so guys, can we give us initiatives?
Okay.
Oh, Alvor rolled a 10.
27.
27 for Mantra. And when you rolled it on D&D Beyond, it automatically filled it in for me.
Oh, you can
Okay.
roll in there.
Just over at the left. That's a 12 for total.
Oh, he doesn't have an entry. That's fine.
Yep. Because he's down in the notes section of my character sheet, then yeah, he doesn't have a full entry. And sorry, I'm really struggling with something in my eye.
That's fine. So
Doing
you
it
said 12
myself.
for total.
Yep.
He's in.
There we go. I think I've got it now.
Farron Muala, what's your initiatives?
8.
20.
20. Oof.
Nice.
So, we're pretty much ready to go. This is weird. Ooh, that's not the one I want to launch. I want to launch on this. Beef. No, because you weren't working. Stop launching. Okay, so top of the initiative order, we have Mantra with Mulara on deck.
Okay. I want to invoke duplicity with my Mistweaver's cloak.
Okay. So I will.
I just add another token. Just...
think I can. Let me a second. Yay! Would you want it?
No. Bear.
Okay. Anything else?
And let's say it's an action for us. Just because it's an item, it's a confusing one. Yeah, as an action. Cool.
Okay.
Jeff is not happy with that ice cream. I think I am going to just walk up to him. Evening there. Do you know who you're attacking? Or who you're sneaking up on? And I'll end my turn.
Okay. He just looks towards you and he's preparing to swing. I think the music's a bit loud.
I didn't actually. Can I say I did a thing before I end my turn? Because I didn't actually use my bonus action. I am going to use my cunning action. It lets me. I don't know if it actually lets you actually dodge, like actively dodge as a bonus action.
Not as your subclass.
Yeah,
God,
dash,
that's...
disengage, or hide. Okay, yeah, never mind. I ended my turn.
Okay. So, Burrell, you're up.
She's gonna go ahead and pull out her crossbow.
Mhm.
And aim it towards this one right here. Oh, I can't do that like I do in the other one.
Which one?
Let's just move my character over there so you can see. Maybe. This one right here.
Okay, yeah, so top right. Top right.
Yeah.
Okay, are you going to attack, yeah?
Sure, we can go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay, roll.
I rolled a 14, then 12, so 26.
That hits. Roll your
That
damage.
hits.
Nice.
Okay. It's a 4 plus 7, so 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Then that's your turn. The guy on the right, actually where Mantra is now a little confused and trying to decide which one to hit. He is going to aim for the one on the left, which I think is you, Mantra, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. So, with that, he's going to make 2 attacks with his great axe.
Okay.
First one is a 17 hit,
Miss.
and the next one is a nat 20.
Silvery
Might be worth
barbs.
using shield on that.
Silvery barbs, it's an 18.
Yep.
Miss.
Cool.
And I will give. I'll give myself advantage. For
Awesome.
once.
Oh, next up is Toto.
So Toto is gonna go ahead and run up to the first one and bitey bite. That is a 17 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. And second bite, that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent. Would you mind doing a strength saving throw, please?
Okay, so that's that one. Strength saving throw.
Yes, please.
That's a 10.
He is knocked prone, and could you take 16 points of piercing damage?
Done.
Thank you.
Okay.
That'll be total.
Just one attack from total.
Oh, like, that's pretty much all he's got.
Oh
in
yeah,
his
yeah,
hand.
that's right. He missed his first attack. That's right. Apologies.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, perfect. Next up is Cybor. He is going to. Let's see. I've actually got his character sheet closed at the moment. I had opportunity to put him in at the start of this account, but I completely forgot to.
I guess it might join us since it's not part of the actual
Oh yeah,
The hunt.
test.
there we go. He is going to cast. Well, he's actually going to go ahead and. Going to do a force blast, and he's going to focus on the three behind. And they will need to make a Constitution saving throw. That's a 9, which fails. 22 succeeds. And a 10 that fails. So he then deals 8d8 force damage. And half on success. Let's roll it here on your sheet, man, Alvert. So that's 38 points of force damage. Or 17 for the 19 for the one that's saved. And that is his turn. Farron, you're up.
Cool. Sorry, I was typing something up. I had an idea of what I was going to do. Shit. Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see if this shit's gonna work. Okay, that I'm looking at 4th level, so that would be no. Stop trying to select shit. Up to. I'm gonna try at 5th level. Hold person on the 3 Dragonborn to the left.
Okay. What's the save?
Charisma. No, that's banishment. Sorry. Hold person is wisdom.
That's an 18.
Nope.
A 6.
Nope.
And a 9.
Nope.
Okay. And
Thought
they're
you were
all going to
jumping
use
to
their
a radar or
legend.
something.
So they're all going to use their legendary resistance to turn those fails into save.
Wait, they all have legendary resistance?
They all have legendary resistances.
God damn.
Let's say it was a deadly encounter.
Oh shit. Shit, fuck. Quicken spell. Using 2 sorcery points. Was not expecting that, not gonna lie. Okay, fuck it. Let's try psychic glance against the left middle.
Okay.
Intelligence saving throw, please.
$12.
Fail again. Are you going to use another one?
Nope.
Okay. So it's 70. It's at 4th level, 76. And that one classes as incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
How much damage?
76.
Sorry. I thought
roll.
you 76 and there's been a pause, and I was like,
No.
ah.
That was a shit roll. What the fuck? Okay, that's 10. 18 points of psychic damage?
Wow! Oh, dear God.
I got 2 1s, 2 2s, and 3 4s.
Wins just a little bit, but he was the one that originally saved that attack. But, yeah.
But yeah, that one classes as incapacitated. Okay.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That's all I can do. And I'm more than likely just about to get butt fucked. But sure.
Perfect. Top right is going to take his turn. He's going to make 2 axe attacks against Total. So the first one's a 10,
Miss.
and the second is a 14.
Miss.
Okay. The B1, he is going to go ahead and do some necrotic breath, which is a 30-foot cone, so he's going to move up first. About there. And he's going to encompass Cybor, Farron, Alvar, and Morala. Can you all make Constitution... No, sorry. Wisdom saving throws.
I am happy I'm not a necro.
Gives you the wisdom, yeah.
That is a 24.
Success.
Yeah, Mantra's not street smart.
I have a 28.
Success.
Nice. 21.
Success. And Cybor gets a 16 plus whatever his wisdom save is. He gets 21. So everybody saves. So everybody takes half damage, and you're not frightened. So Alvar, you'll take you'll take quarter of this damage. So 36 full, 18 for those who save successfully. Alvar, you will take 8.
Thank you.
Sorry, I completely blanked out. How much damage, sorry?
So 18, 36 full damage if you save successfully or resistant. You take 18. If you're resistant and save successfully, you take 9.
Thank you.
So Alvar, you take 9 or 8. Sorry, apologies. Cat math. Okay, this guy is going to head up and is going to go ahead and swing at Farron.
Cool.
So that is a 26 to hit.
Even if I do that, that's still gonna hit. Yeah, that hits.
Cool. You take... That's a long rolling dice there. So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And 12 points of necrotic. He moves in. He's... finishing his second attack.
The fuck has got to...
It's 80 to hit.
You know what? No. Shield.
Shield. What's your AC now at?
23.
23. Okay, the second one is just now came in. He's going to swing twice. That's a nat 1. And that there is a 27 to hit.
Wait, what? Against me as well?
Yep.
Fuck me. Yeah, that hits.
So that's 17 points of slashing damage. And 15 points of necrotic.
Okay, 17 and 15. Fuck me, I am getting dropped like a sack of patties.
Morella, attack against you.
Mm.
That's a nat 1. And that second attack is a 17.
That's a miss.
Perfect. Okay, back round to the top of the initiative, round 2. Mantry up, Morella on deck.
Okay. I was hoping the one to bottom was going to come and attack me so I could play around with a cantrip, but short swords attack with a defensive flourish. Does a 30 hit?
It does definitely indeed hit.
Okay, I have advantage not because I'm flanking, but because of the thing confusing it. That's why I rolled it. So 1d6 for that. Do I have? I do have sneak attack because I rolled advantage, right?
Yes. Your duplicate is
So-
giving you a advantage.
I'm not using sneak attack this turn. I'm only going to use that in the next one, just in case I get a crit, you know. Defensive flourish is this dice, and my normal damage is this one. And I'll re-roll this. Cool. That is. Thought I had my calculator open already from my bad maths. So 17 damage.
Okay. That'll be to B.
And then for my offhand attack.
Yep. He
it'll be
is
with a-
wounded.
It'll be a short sword of certain death, so it can't heal. And that's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
I will be adding sneak attack to this. And that's 56. Okay, that is a good roll. 42.
42. Oh, as you slice into him, he is slain.
Okay.
Anything else,
Do
Mantra?
the others take notice at all?
They do notice that, but they're progressing on. Not seem to change their demeanor.
Okay. I will stand up here and end my turn.
Okay. Well, you're up.
Okay. I am going to. Sorry, mantra, but copy you and do duplicate, invoke duplicity.
Channel divinity. Cool.
Yep. And to invoke duplicity, set it right next to Farron. And then use the spell Cure Wounds.
Both for actions.
It says you can. Oh, I thought it said you can use it as a bonus action. Sorry. The illusion appears within 30 feet of you as you can cast spells as the illusion when both of you and the illusion are within 5 feet. Okay.
You still have your bonus action. Healing word. If you're looking to heal, you can still do healing word if you wish.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Can you? Because that's 2 spells without a cantrip.
Child of it is not a spell. It's a class feature.
Okay. Just got to check. I know for me it's an item, that's why I'm confused.
Sorry, I'm not used to D&D Beyond yet.
Just click cast on the spell, and then just click the dice
Oh, you
number.
can?
Yeah.
Oh.
You just click cast, it consumes a spell slot, and you click the dice number and it rolls the dice, or you can just roll the dice your hand itself.
Okay. Did it do anything?
It rolls for you.
I don't see it.
Right, so when you
I
click
clicked
cast,
the button.
so if you click cast, it just spells it. It just spends the spell slot. But if you want to roll, you still need to click the dice roll on it.
Oh.
See where it says it's D4 thing? Click that, and then it'll roll dice across your screen.
Okay, that's a 6.
Yay!
Plus
6.
my spellcasting ability was a 5 modifier, so that's a total of 11.
Yep.
That helps.
Awesome. It's better than a slap in the face. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I killed the wrong dragon.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. I've added his hit points back. Right. Anything else?
Mm-mm. That's it.
Okay. Totals up.
You're forgetting somebody there, DM?
What?
Am I not getting a turn?
Have we passed you?
Aye.
Sorry. Go take your turn. You're 2 turns away, so you can take your turn.
Right, okay, fair enough then.
Oh, eh?
I just figured that rolled like exceptionally low today. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around, and I'm actually going to try something a bit different this week.
Oh dear.
What do you mean, oh dear? I'm going to go ahead and with the 3 that are immediately like in front of Farron, I'm going to go ahead and why did I see an Ababoso? Get back here, you mere.
And continue.
No liking this. DM, stop making me think that I'm going nuts. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast Sphere on the 3 directly in front of Farron, since it's a cone effect. So, would you be so kind as to roll wisdom saving throws for the 3 of them, please?
So if you're on the left?
The 3 immediately in front of Farron. So.
Yep, cool. So, wisdom save, you say?
Yes, please.
First one was a 2.
Oh, that's definitely a
11.
Fail.
And 13.
All 3 of them fail, so fantastic. This is a good tactic. So they drop whatever they're holding and become frightened for the next minute. And while frightened with the spell, they must take a dash action and move away to the safest available route that each of them can take.
Sorry?
Unless there's nowhere to move, of course.
Cool. They do not drop their weapons.
Huh?
They are immune to this.
Well, technically, if they're immune to fear, doesn't necessarily mean they wouldn't drop their weapons, though, technically. Because it states.
So what's the spell again?
"And."
What's the spell called again?
Spell is called Fear.
Fear. For sure, the reason behind the spell is it causes people to be like, "Ugh," and drop the weapons like that. So but let me double check. Some phantasmal issues for you.
I'm only stating just because of the wording that she said.
Just gonna say though, Farron will need to make the save as well.
I should be able to pass. I've got advantage on that shit. What save am I doing?
Wisdom.
Oh, that's fine. 24.
Yeah, that passes.
One off on that 20.
Okay, still double check something.
Fear and charm, I have advantage against those.
Does the fear spell still cause a creature to drop their weapon when they're immune to frightened? That's not actually the one I want. That was talking about a shield, not a weapon. Fear spell versus frightened immunity. No, if a creature is immune to the condition cannot affect that creature. Let's do something else. So sorry, guys. I want to double check this message is right. So while I'm all for them dropping the weapons, they're like, oh. But probably a bad thing to do too. I'll explain why in a bit. You know what? For now, just gonna go with it. Yep, they all drop the weapons, but they're not frightened. They just look at each other and they all look at the weapons on the floor.
Right, okay, I can live with that.
Okay, anything else you want to do?
No, because I can only cast one spell, or I can attack with the bows. So nope, that's the end of my turn.
That's fine. So total up.
And you know what he's going to do. The person in front of him is not prone, so chompy chompy.
Okay, make an
bitey.
attack with advantage.
That is a natural 20 for total.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Good fluff boy. Let's see now. So that will be double the damage rolls, and if you would go ahead and make that strength saving throw, please make sure that he does stay down.
He's still prone.
That is 23 piercing damage.
That's 17 to save.
What are you talking about?
So I actually did get up on his turn, to be honest with you. That technically didn't mention.
See, if you didn't mention it, it didn't happen.
To be honest, I don't think I took his turn either. That's fine. Okay, anything else, Toto?
Second bite.
Go for it. I think that's the wrong one.
Of course.
It's this
the
one.
Fall from Grace.
There we go. Got the right one this time. Well,
From the mighty natural 20 to the humbling and very, very disappointing nat 1.
Okay, perfect. Anything else that Toto likes to do?
No, at this point, no.
That's fine.
He's just going to hang his head in shame.
Okay, so yeah, I've actually got the correct initiative order now figured out. Next up is the one to the top left. It's his turn. He took his turn on that guy's turn by mistake. That's fine. I fucked up. So number A is going to step around Farron, and he is. Nope. He's gonna go to here. He's going to do a breath weapon attack. Necrotic breath against you through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And total's just out of range. So, wisdom saving throws, please.
19 from me.
Success.
18.
Success.
28.
Success, and Cybor succeeds. Okay. Take full damage, 44 points of necrotic damage, 22 for save, 11 for Alvor.
Thank fuck I passed, otherwise I was getting dropped to 2 HP.
Alvor, you're up. Cyber on deck.
Okay, so since fear didn't exactly work the way I intended, we're going to go back to the arrows then. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick that one at the far back as my favourite foe. So, guy here.
The one that is still classed as incapacitated.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Okay, so I don't have sneak attack for this, do I?
You do, because you do have advantage on this guy.
So 23 piercing damage.
Okay, perfect. He is definitely not doing very well.
Yeah, perfect. So that makes an easy decision when I go ahead and hit him again.
Yep,
And that'll be a 29 to hit this
it
time.
hits.
And that is 15 piercing damage
15.
this time.
Perfect. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be me.
Perfect. Okay. So next up is Cybor, and he is considering doing another Force Blast. In fact, he does go for it. He's going to do Force Blast again. So that's another con save from each of those 3. That's success, success, success. Those are really good rolls. So that is 88 force damage, reduced to half. That's 37 points, so they do 18 points of damage to those 3. The one at the back is slain. The other's a little bit not doing too well. That is going to be his turn. Next up is Farron.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, and Farnell's just start speaking in deep speech and say, "It's your turn," as I use Summon Aberration at 7th level.
Fucker.
And I'm putting him right between. I'm just going to move Farron quickly to where I want him put. There. So between the 2 Dragonborn just to my left.
What collaboration are you creating?
It's a star spawn.
Whereabouts is it?
Between the 2 Dragonborn. So here. It does state that it's a medium aberration.
That's fine. What I'll do, I'll just do this. Blip.
Yeah. that's fine.
Response out.
So that has 70 HP. Okay, has cool. Okay, does that roll on my initiative? Does that go on my initiative or not?
Did read this?
I'm remembering I've not used this spell in a long time.
I hate some spells, they just add in so much time to the encounter.
Yeah. The creature shares my initiative count, so we'll just its turn is immediately after mine.
Okay.
Cool. I tell him, fuck these bitches up. Because that I need to give it a verbal command. Doesn't state that it uses my action to do so. Bonus action. Quicken spell. Knock you two down. And let's do 4th level psychic glance against the one directly to my left.
Okay.
Intelligence saving throw, please. And this is at 4th level again.
16.
Nope. So that one's classed as incapacitated again. Hmm. 6, 10, 20, 22 points of psychic damage.
Yep.
So that's my turn. Then the aberration, it can do. So it has multi-attack, number of attacks equal to half the spell level that I used, rounded down. So it's got 3 attacks. At the start of each of the aberration's turn, each creature that is within 5 foot of the aberration must make a wisdom saving throw, please, against my spell DC.
When does it do that?
At the start of the aberration's turn.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Yep. For both of those two Dragonborn right next to it.
23.
Bang on.
And a 5.
No. So the 23 passes, but the other one doesn't. The one that doesn't pass takes 7 points of cold damage. And now it is the psychic slam attacks. Melee uses my spell attack modifier to hit. And it's 1d8. Let me just note this down. 1d8 plus 3 plus spell level. So it's 7. Okay. Okay, it's plus 15 to hit. Cool. So it's going to attack the one that I just blasted again. That is fucking over 30 to hit.
Hits.
18 plus 15. So it's 1d8 plus 10. 16 points of psychic damage.
Burst.
Cool. The other 2 attacks are going for the other one. 18 again on the die, plus 15, so ridiculously
Hits.
fucking high. 14 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Third one, that is 25 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 15 points of psychic damage.
Burst.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else?
That is me.
Perfect. So, 2 left. Anybody speak Draconic?
I think I do. Let me double check.
If you're looking for your language proficiencies,
Yeah.
it's on.
I speak Draconic.
He says, to the death! The one beside you. As the one next to Toto is going to take a swing at Toto. After he gets up. Nat 20.
Dang it.
Silvery barbs. I do not allow DMs to have nat 20s.
So that's a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Second attack, nearly landed on a nat 20 again. That was 16 to hit for total.
Yep.
Okay. And then the one near Marula is going to go ahead and swing. That's an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Take 12 slashing and 19 necrotic.
Okay.
Damn.
And that is a 27 to hit.
You said 27?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's a 6 slashing and 11 necrotic.
Okay.
Okay, Mantro, you're up.
Just so stream knows and you know, I'm giving the advantage from Silvery Barbs to our new friend here.
Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna walk here, so I'm flanking, and then just do a standard attack with my weapon. Is this one wounded?
No.
I know it's been shot by a bow and also a
Yeah,
twig.
it's hurt.
Has hit
It's
with a
wounded.
threat. Okay. I'm going to add my defensive blow when I roll my damage. If I hit. That is 21, I think. Yeah, 21 to hit.
It's
25 to hit, actually, but yeah. And I get to reroll one, which will be this one. Okay, happy with that. I'm not so bad at mental maths. It's only my job.
It's funny, I made this joke at the weekend as well.
So 17 damage.
cool.
Is it still standing?
He's still standing. Not feeling too great. Got his teeth at you, and he's
Okay.
lowering his axe for an upward swing at you.
Alright. I guess I'm going to hit it again. I was going to use my bonus action for something else. That's why I was like, I'll just finish it off quickly. Thank fuck I'm flanking. One of those dice was a 1.
You're not flanking.
How am I not?
Total?
On my screen, you're to the south. Are you east?
I am to the east.
Okay, you're still south for me. There you go. I moved
Am
you
I
east.
to the east on anyone else's?
Yeah, you're to the east of mine.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's just Lena's that's behind. Cool.
Fresh in mine. Okay. That was how much?
I just rolled 2 hits, so does a 29 hit.
Hits.
Okay, set death, sword. But yeah, fuck it, I'll add sneak attack just because I think it's not going to survive it, but you never know.
Add them up.
What I'm doing. 36.
36. Burst.
I feel like I'm going to
You
do
dealt.
what I've done before, where I'm pretty much just running around doing all the killing blows.
Anything else?
The other one I did take out in 2 hits, though, so...
You don't terribly have a lot of health.
I'll move 30 feet to the south of this one. And I end my turn.
Okay, well, you're up.
Alright. So I have crossbow expert. You ignore the loading property of crossbows, which you are proficient to being within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit him right in the face. Ha! I rolled a nat 20.
Yay!
Nice.
So
Roll
I
your
got
damage.
20 plus 12.
Oh, nat 20 is an automatic hit anyway, so.
Yeah. Alright, that is a 15 damage.
Do you get the double die?
Oh, yay.
Did it roll double die? Check what it says.
It didn't.
It did
I
not.
checked it.
So what you can do is right click the dice roll and you can roll like critical.
Right click the dice roll. Oh, hold on. Critical
Undercard goes smaller
damage
than 15.
and roll 14 by 1. Just 1.
Tell you what. Make that 19 for you. Right, anything else?
I cast it.
Yeah, it's entirely your fault, Liv.
It is, yeah.
Hey, I do it to Justin all the time.
Anything else?
Once the RNG.
Nope.
Nope.
Nothing else.
That's it. Okay. Next up is Toto.
Okay, so guy in front, bitey. And that's definitely not going to hit. That's
Sorry, just removing the
12.
characters. There's only one left. Alpha.
Yeah, the one that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, well in that case, down to this guy then.
Mhm.
So again, bitey.
Yep.
And again, that's still not going to hit because that's a 12.
Okay. Anything else?
Sick. Damn it, I just hit the D20 again and I've rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, you have to wait till your next turn.
God,
Certainly.
freaking damn it. See you sentient bloody rug.
He looks at you.
What? I'm not actually going to turn you into a rug.
Can you make
Total's still in.
insight check from Toto, please?
Come on now, no, it's fine. Well, I'm only joking.
With advantage.
If only Toto had my insight.
You don't know how much insight he
I
has.
don't bloody believe it.
Nat 20.
Yeah, both of them.
Hey!
He's got better insight than me.
See the dice roll that came up, it was a 40.
How the fuck does the dog have better insight than me? Damn.
I'm just going to put it down to familiarity, because keeping in mind Toso
Wait.
and Alva worked together for a long time.
It shows 2 d20s for an advantage check, remember?
Yeah.
I just rolled them both at the same time.
Wait a minute. I think there's actually this we can do. Companions. The genuine total. Right there.
What do you mean genuine as though I've not got
He's
a real
actually shows up under companion psychics.
Yeah, I bottom.
Right. Anything else for total?
total? Nope.
What would you like to do instead?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay, then. Oh god damn it, my eyes.
I want to rub my eyes, but I can't 'cause I got eyeliner, eyeshadow, and mascara on.
I was not even rubbing them. That's like alleviating it. Let's. Bow for the last one.
Mhm.
That is a 26 to hit.
Hits.
And I know I always ask, but can I just double check if I've got sneak attack?
You do. Someone's engaging it. It's 3 of someone's are engaging it. Okay.
That is 21 piercing damage.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and whack again. That's 26 to hit.
Success.
And 14 piercing damage.
Okay.
That'll be me.
Alrighty. Cyber is up next. And he is just going to go ahead and use his action to do multi-attack arcane burst. So the first one is a 25, which hits. It's just 3d10 plus 4. So that's 28 points of force damage. And once again, that is a 16, which misses. And the last one is a 24 that hits. How do I want to do this?
Steals the kill.
Yep. So he comes up and just goes, and he misses that one, but then he just leans a little bit with the knee, drops it a little bit, and just right under, right into the back of him, and he just falls towards Mantra. Mantra, do you step away before the dragon performs on you?
I'll just hold out my dagger.
Fine, falls onto the dragon. Okay, so encounter over.
Those guys were squishy.
Uh-huh.
What do you think we were?
I don't fucking know. They had legendary resistances.
They're simple foot soldiers.
That explains the squishiness.
Wait, how are you hurt?
Because, like, 2 of them ganged up on me at one time.
Oh yeah, they were swinging for the fences with him. Brought him down to nearly dead.
Yeah.
I was at 27 AC again, so I'm just like.
Please tell me there's
Um,
none of these left around of us.
Make a perception check. Aaron.
This is where I'm gonna get that one. I'm calling it. No, I'll take that. 25.
Doesn't seem to be anybody nearby, as far as you can see. But
Doesn't look like there's any more around
I
us.
guess.
you have a variety of different colours of red, white, blue, and black and white, green. Yeah, to make sure I cover all the colours of Dragonborn here.
Who's the most wounded?
Looks like Farron here.
He doesn't hide it. He sticks his hat up. just a wee bit. How long does summon aberration last? Up to an hour? Cool.
You see this thing rolling around going. Standing right next to Farron. It's the most vile thing you've ever seen, Mulara.
You got that here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's currently under my control, so it's fine.
Are you sure? It's
Yes.
not gonna disobey.
Nah, I'm kidding. It's completely under my control.
Okay. She'll reach over and touch his shoulder.
Being at his side of it, but at the start of its turn, don't you have to make a save?
If you're within 5 foot of it, yes. We are not within 5 foot of it.
She just says she goes over and touches its shoulder, so...
Stop touching
No,
Farron's shoulder to
me.
heal him.
Farron's shoulder.
Ah, okay.
You rogue.
Is that a cat in the background?
16, I
wiggling
believe.
about?
Yes, 16.
Tinka.
Mhm.
And I don't. Oh no, it's not mine because I think she's sleeping on the bed.
So that. Walking in. Cyber goes down and checks on the horses. Says no response. I don't think they made it with that explosion.
Yes, I've already decided that they were dead, but... Unfortunate.
Oh yeah, you guys can see your pictures again. I know you went to ask, mention, talked about them on break, but you can see them anymore.
While they're giving any healing that they've been able to do for me, I'm going to use 5 charges of my hat to roll 2d8 to get that many spell slots back.
Okay.
Do people want to sit around for half an hour to patch wounds, or should we continue onwards?
We only got another couple hours of our journey to go, and then we'll be calling it a night, won't we?
I think probably best that
guess
we
so.
press on, if that's the case.
Well, if we're pressing on, then here, Farron, and I tap him on the back and cast Killing Word at 3rd level. Oh wait, no, sorry, Cure Wounds at 3rd level. Why would I cast a bonus action heal when I could do an actual heal? Sorry. I mean, it heals less apparently, because I rolled like ass, so take 12 hit points.
It's still better than nothing, thank you. If we're so inclined, I can always, if I'm kind of wanting to stay out of the way and make sure I don't get hit again, I can stay in my hat and I can tell that thing to follow you for an hour, because that thing will. Yeah, obviously. It can be around for up to an hour, and then it goes back to whatever it comes from. I'm actually going to turn around and speak to it, because it speaks deep speech. I speak deep speech. Where do you actually come from when I call you here? And see if it says anything.
Farlands.
Anyone know where the Farlands are?
Far realm. Sorry. The far realm.
That's why I was
Because what I
confused
said
when
there, I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, far realm. Okay. Alright.
Serve.
Nope. You serve me.
I serve Norzguma in your name.
Oh shit. Please tell me that says that in deep speech.
Yeah, D-speech.
Because I just want to double check, make sure that thing cannot speak English. Common. Oh shit. Understand languages you speak.
Doesn't speak.
It just, the only speech it has is deep speech. Okay,
Cool.
great, cool, safe. So, everyone else okay?
Yeah, you still look hurt here. Have this as well. I'm not going to waste my strong abilities on just now in case we come across more fights. But have another 18 hit points.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's funny how the weaker heal heals for more than the stronger heal.
Still 6 hours.
Anyone else badly hurt?
I am, but I can heal myself.
I'm alright for now.
Okay. So
I will
guess
be
we're-
honest. You guess for what?
I was just gonna say, I guess we're walking the rest of the way.
Yes, unfortunately.
I think we're now.
Do you guys not
Yeah, I was
walking?
just.
We walk a lot. A lot. It's just sometimes faster going on animal back or multiple different things.
Well, walking is now added another day and a half to our journey.
I see.
Okay. Out of curiosity, does anyone else know how to polymorph?
Any
What would-
particular reason why you ask?
Well, if we're walking and it's like adding like an extra day or so, for an hour, technically I could polymorph into something. I would need to try and work out what I could polymorph into. Big wise, that could carry people. And if more than one of us is doing that at the same time, it means overall all of us can get there sooner. But it does obviously use spell magic capability that could potentially be used for if someone tries to jump us again, like these fuckers. So it just depends on whether or not you're happy enough to do so, and one if we think we're going to get jumped again. But to be fair, if we polymorph into something or we're carrying people, we're less likely to get killed from a fireball trap, like the horses. So,
That is true. And I do owe you guys a favor.
that doesn't mean you need to literally break your back to carry people to pay back a favor.
I kind of want to stretch out anyway.
Okay.
Do you have any more of those patches left for more horses?
I don't think so. I think I used all my horse ones, which is why you were on the back of you were sharing one.
Mhm.
I mean, I can take out robots, but I don't think that's exactly what you're after.
No, we were for ourselves that maybe we can roll along the ghost, but no.
Okay, well, 14. I'm gonna quickly look see what beasts there is that I could potentially polymorph into that would work. Up to 14.
So what are we planning to do?
I take out a random broom from my bag, sit on it, and say the words. I think it was Leodonardus. It was the activation word, if I remember right.
Was it?
I don't remember.
Pretty sure that's what you said it was.
Hmm.
I mean, Mantra's used it before and I never actually said the word because she knew the word. And I was just like, oh yeah, she knows it.
It'll give you 50 movement of speed.
50 flying speed.
Yep. Which would reduce it by 6 hours.
Well, that's just really me.
So that would actually get you to the town at the end of the following day.
Just me, though, not everyone.
If people can polymorph into other creatures to fly there faster, we can do that.
I do have a potion of gaseous form if someone would like to sit inside a jar.
Well, we've got one for better for you, so you can polymorph. I presume you polymorph, Baron?
Yeah, I can polymorph.
Okay. We can probably fly that faster if we become eagle. Not eagles. It's on here.
But then again, the potion only
Copy
lasts
this, will
for
you?
one
And she points towards he points towards a mantra, and he uses polymorph on her.
While I'm on a broom.
You broom and you transform. Do you happy, or do you want to save?
I'll take it, but
All of a sudden, two giant claws, two claws at the back, a tail, and wings with a beak, a griffin.
Yeah, sure.
He
if I
jumps on mantra. He says, "This is mine."
polymorph.
You wait 3 hours at this speed, so we can push for the next hour and get there. But polymorph lasts an hour.
Polymorph,
like
yeah.
an hour.
Cool. Mantra, land every hour. I'll remind you. Do you understand me?
What?
Can I understand?
You
as
can.
a bird? I
You
think
still-
so. I think
you still-
I can
you still
understand,
retain
just
your
not speak,
understanding.
So I nod.
Go, because you'll transform into rings and you'll have to catch both of us in the midair. Just basically create this thing, you two, and turn one total into one. Well, yeah, turn total into one, turn Alvor into one.
I already turned myself into one.
Okay.
And you see my familiar is also jumping on the back.
And then I'll go ahead and polymorph into one.
Okay, so we've got 3 Griffin, Cyber on 1, Alvor 1, and Total just looking very confused.
Toto is not getting on my back.
Can griffins talk to each other at least? Because I was going to go just grab them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'll do.
You're going to be riding Alvor.
Alright.
I'll start taking off and get ready to snatch Toto.
Cool. Then that leaves Alvor to jump on Luna Dragon. Onto Lara.
Cool.
Okay. Do you
It
all
would be
dust off?
funny if you were. It would be funny if I was able to use a racial feat and double my walk speed as I take off and just go.
Ching.
Mm.
Well, walking speed for a griffin is 30. So yeah, flying will be better. It's 80, which means you'll get there in 6 hours. It said 3 hours a minute ago. Why is it now saying 6?
It's done a weird thing because we were going around mountains and stuff
No.
and difficult terrain.
Oh, you know what? There we go, fix it. It's gone back 3 hours. That's fine.
Cool.
So, we'll do one more final roll. And do you want a force match to the last 1 hour?
Sure.
Cool.
Well, I don't mind that.
Who hasn't rolled? You haven't rolled. What's your d20 going to be?
In other words,
Actually, no.
roll a
Alvor
d20.
did roll because she got the coin bursts.
Everyone's rolled.
Everyone's rolled.
Aye.
Since you're in arrears,
I've rolled a
Milara,
23.
give me a d20.
I was going to say Alf did just roll a 3 vote, so.
I rolled a
Wow.
20. I don't know if you
Nice.
can see it.
I don't know if 20's good with us.
So, you
It-
flying.
Losing a crit sucks,
Scratch 2 casts of polymorph off because you managed to get 2 arrows in your own. You're about an hour away. You're about 8 miles
That's
away
me out on
from
my 5th levels.
of getting your destination.
Do we rest here?
Can you please roll me a d8? Milara?
Oh, fuck. She's like, no.
no, no.
I don't want it.
8.
One.
Oh, 1.
That's better actually for your luck.
Usually
it
I'm
was-
Okay, good.
almost good at
Eight's
the
worse.
second one.
Cool.
Usually on the second die, it's usually the quantity of them.
Well,
That's
It's
why I
not
find
so
it funny
much
when I got a
quantity.
6 and a d6.
so it won't be so much this quantity, but more quality of what appears behind you in pursuit. So as you're all flying, bracing against the bitter cold, because with that roll there, the weather definitely becomes colder, and it is snowing again.
Also, the faster you go, the colder it feels.
Indeed. But it's not too bad. You're all wrapped up for the weather for this at least. Cool, I'm just gonna have a look what we have here to deal with. What was my range? Cool. Okay, yep, fine.
Don't know if that's a good thing.
Pursuing you. And you all manage to pick up on it because there's a roar behind you. His green mist billows from the mouth of an adult green dragon.
Oh, fuck off.
We're gonna call it tonight's there. We have a sky battle between 3 griffins, a Toto, an Alvar, and a Cyber, who are all mounted and being pursued by a green adult dragon. That's going to be one way to start the session next week. I hope we get Foundry fully working. I think I need to do a router restart because I think the ports are commonly used port, unfortunately, so that's a bit of a problem. If I could change the port, I would love to do so, but it doesn't show me the options to change it in Foundry. But we'll figure that out. As for other things, Austria was successful, 1-2. Some great points for Lima Sport. Join us for the next round on Saturday at Hungary. So we're going around the teapot. Until then, Callie, thank you for joining us, and let's see what happens next week if you're still with us. Until then, enjoy Halloween, everybody. Good night.
Enjoy all.
Happy
Night.
Halloween.
Right.